I may have found the worst back to school commercial of all time. Young men with degrees can no longer get jobs. I found a blind man that's gonna motivate you today. A guy farts his way to fame, and Long Island women take on a hill in San Francisco. It's all right here on Anthony Dell Tonight. It is Thursday, August 21st, 2025. I have found the worst back to school commercial of all time. But before we get into that, please make sure you like and subscribe to support this channel, as we got a lot of other topics I'm going to get into today. Some weird stuff, interesting stuff, motivational stuff. As I mentioned, I found a blind man that's going to turn your day around for the most part, unless you're down bad, real bad. I don't know. A back to school commercial. A back to school commercial. When you think back to school commercial, you're supposed to think, right? We're talking pencils, we're talking get your books, we're talking get your loose sleeve, get your notebooks, classmates, everyone, the bells ringing, people are running around. When you see those commercials, everybody knows the commercials that I'm talking about. And it's like, get your backpack and stuff like this. But this is single-handedly the worst back to school ad that might have ever come to fruition. I'll do less talking about it. You just take a look for yourself.
You all seen the back to school commercials for kids?
This year, my mom got me the perfect bag for back to school.
These colorful binders help me stay organized.
These headphones are just what I need for studying.
These new sneakers are just what I needed for the new year.
This jacket is a real must-have.
My parents got me the skateboard I wanted. It's pretty cool.
These scissors really come in handy in art class.
These colored pencils, too.
These new socks, they can be a real lifesaver.
And I finally got my own phone to stay in touch with my mom.
It's back to school time, and you know what that means. That means my kid's gonna die? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? That's not a back to school ad. That's a fucking ad to homeschool your kid. That's the complete opposite of getting back to school. So, I don't know if this is real. And someone commented a uniquely American problem. Screw you, pal. Yeah, it is a uniquely American problem. But like, what the hell? Who's doing this? Who's behind this? This is not AI. It doesn't give the AI feel. The girl's using her sock as a tourniquet. She got brand new socks. She just got new socks for school. And now she's using it as a tourniquet. She's really a hero. But I can't even make fun of this. This girl gets a new phone. I love you, mom. And someone walks into the bathroom fucking ominously, stepping. She's closing her eyes, quivering. Back to school. You know what that means. Yeah, my kid might die. My kid might die sending them to school. Actually, I don't get shit. I don't really get the point of this at all. I really don't get the point of this. If this is like, if your goal here is to raise awareness about school shootings and guns and how much of a problem guns are in schools and all the things and all the shootings that have occurred over time, you failed. You absolutely failed. Like, it's disgusting. It doesn't make people, like, you're not clever. Oh, let's make a fucking video about some kids in school. I feel like they're Australian people that made this for some reason. We're gonna make a video about I can't do about kids in school. That's the worst Australian accent in the whole world. You guys get my point, though. It's like, nobody watches this and goes, wow, this really made me think guns are a problem and school shootings are bad. No, it just makes me like horrified and just like, you know what? I don't even want to watch that. Whoever made this like is a real piece of shit. I mean, let's look at some of the comments here. So someone said a uniquely American problem. That's pretty true. You know where this never happened? In countries with gun regulations. 157,082 likes. I'm from Denmark. Never have I ever been scared to go to school, and never am I ever going to be scared to send my children off to school. My heart is breaking for you. No child or parent should be scared about sending their children to school. It should be the most happiest time. Look, I mean, is this happening every single day at every single school? No, it's not. Thank God. I mean, but the fact that it happens at all is a real tragedy. I get the point of this doesn't happen in countries with guns. Yeah, of course it doesn't. That's a nothing statement because you guys don't have guns. Like no one can get a gun. No one can get a gun. Now what are you going to do? Now what are you going to do? Tell me what you're going to do in your country when you get told to stay at home like we did once in the past, but this time it doesn't really add up. After time, they're like, you have to stay home because of X, Y, and Z. But you're like, I just want to go to the grocery store. And they're like, no, too bad, actually. We're just going to send you saltine crackers to your front door. And then everyone's starting to look at each other and they're going, what do we do? What do we do? The government's kind of like taking control, becoming a little tyrannical. What do we do? I got an idea. Let's wait, we have no guns. We can't get access to guns. They took them all away. And then you're fucked. People look at that and they go, "Oh my gosh, that's such an unrealistic situation." Yeah, no, it's only happened like almost in every single society at some point, in every single country ever. Almost at some point, they all become tyrannical and they take over the people and they take away their freedoms. So the one thing standing in between that is the rights of the people in this country to be able to freely buy weapons. Now, how much should you regulate that? I mean, at this point, yeah, kids are dying in schools. So what's the answer to that? It's not take everybody's guns away because there's people that go hunting and they catch deer. And that's what they do. They go and they get deer every year and they have food. They have food for a long time and they literally eat the animal and they live off the land. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of people that do that. So what about them? Do they get their weapons taken away? It doesn't really make any sense. Anybody who I feel like everybody knows this. Anybody who says, "Oh, just take the guns away." Oh, it's an illogical statement. It's just like it's for people who really don't want to deal with the problem and they think they just want to say the buzzwords of, "Yeah. Oh yeah, just take the guns away." Because it shows that they're on the side of we don't like kids dying at school. Meanwhile, like we're all on the side of we don't want kids dying at school. We're also on the side of heinous ass commercials. Who wants this? Who's asking for? I mean, look at this.
These new sneakers are just what I needed for the new year.
Being shot at. Oh.
This jacket is a real must-have.
My parents got me the skateboard I wanted. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
These scissors really come in handy in art class. These colored pencils, too.
These new socks? They can be a real lifesaver.
Sock is a tourniquet.
And I finally got my own phone to stay in touch with my mom.
Let's be real, lady. She didn't get that phone to stay in touch with her mom. She got the phone because everyone else has a phone and she wants to go on social media and she wants to scroll TikTok and Instagram and she doesn't want to be left out and be isolated. And actually, she probably got into a fight with her mom for the phone and she complained. She goes, I need a phone this year. I'm in 8th grade now. I need a phone. How am I not supposed to have a phone? I can't do the Apple Watch anymore because I can't stay connected and I need it for school. And then, yeah, she wasn't going to send that text to her mom today, but now she did. What can you say? My point here is that this is the worst back to school ad of all time. Whereas I watch television sometimes. I'm on social media. Yeah, kids are going back to school. Where's the good ones? Who's selling pens? Who's selling pens? Who's changing the pen game? Kooky pens came around. Fucking millions and bajillions of kooky pens sold. Made millions of dollars, whoever invented kooky pens. Silly bands. What about silly bands? Can we get some silly band ads? Can we get some kooky pen ads? Can we get some backpack ads? Can we get something? A good old Staples commercial? Back to school supplies are going down the drain. What more does a kid need now anyway? They don't need that many books. They don't need that many binders. They don't need that many pens, pencils. They all need freaking technology. They all need iPads and iPhones, which is arguably rotting the brain the most, causing people to do such terrible things. I don't know. It makes me angry. It's disgusting. Whoever made this ad is a disgusting person. And guess what? You did nothing. You did nothing. All you did was make an ad, and then people write in the comments, "This is so sad. Oh, you poor Americans, so sad. Oh, yeah, the poor little tots." And then they just write that. They go, "You poor Americans, so sad. Everybody dying from the bullets and such. My heart goes out to you, fat Americans. P.S. I've never shot a gun in my life." So I don't fucking know. P.S. I'm a pussy. And then that's it. And then they go about their day and they do nothing. They do nothing for it. They do nothing for it. As long as they got their virtue signal out there, they feel good about it. But my point here is that this is the worst ad of all time. It's up there. We got the rest of the year. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But this is easily the worst ad of all time. Back to school ad. Absolutely disgusting. And speaking of school, I graduated college, SUNY Cortland alum, 2021. My graduation was screwed because they made us. No one could come because of COVID, but it was a year later. So, like, I don't know why they didn't just let people come wearing masks, the whole thing. Nah, they did one of these to us and just said, yeah, no, we're not doing that. They probably saved a lot of money and not doing a graduation for us. But nonetheless, I was on a fucking camera and my dad got to watch and I went like this. Fucking my eye went like this. Slime. I'm out of there. Yeah, they made me. It was in the gymnasium and they put the stickers on the floor, the arrows, and it said, "Right this way to success and this way to the finish line." And it was like a bunch of the teachers that I didn't even have as teachers, and they were like, "Wee!" And we're all wearing masks still a year later. Woohoo! Yeah, you did it. And they had like a guy in a fucking dragon mascot because we're the Red Dragons. And it was the most horseshit thing in the world. No one from my family came. Obviously, you know what? I'm still pissed about it, actually. Didn't have a fucking proper graduation. Absolutely disgusting. But anyway, that was a whole tangent. It was the worst thing ever. Men with degrees can't find jobs. This is becoming an issue now where so a report came out that young men with bachelor's degrees, specifically around the age of like mid 20s, or early 20s after graduating to 30, are having a hard time finding work with their bachelor's degrees. Let's just take a look here.
Demoralizing for guys who really want to get ahead, and it's just not happening.
Young men are struggling to get jobs, even if they have a college degree.
It's like, wow, I can't even get a job as a busser.
I have 900 plus applications, and I have received nothing.
Men under 30 with bachelor's degrees have almost double the unemployment rate of young women with the same education level. According to data analyzed by NBC News, 6% of 23 to 30-year-old men with a bachelor's degree are unemployed. One reason for this?
Essentially, 100% of the labor force growth has been coming from the healthcare industry. And that industry is overwhelmingly female. While at the same time, you've seen these traditionally male blue-collar jobs in manufacturing, transportation and warehousing, mining, those have been down or flat.
And while a bachelor's degree is still valuable to women entering the workforce, it doesn't carry the same weight it once did for men. Data shows that young men with a bachelor's degree are actually slightly more likely to be unemployed than their peers who have just a high school diploma.
And I think what we're seeing more of is demand for credentialing of some kind that is aligned with the actual work rather than simply a college degree.
We are told that a college degree our whole life is a golden ticket to the American dream. So you graduate with this degree that's supposed to rocket you to a stable career, and you just fall flat on your face.
And beyond the economic implications, this shift can impact the mental and social health of young men too. In a Gallup poll published earlier this year, 25% of 15 to 34-year-old men reported feeling lonely, compared to just 18% of women their age.
Emotionally, it's a bit rough. I want to get out there. I want to start my life. I want to be financially independent and maybe just feel a little bit successful, but it's tough.
So this is a report saying, it's part of NBC. Stay tuned, NBC. So they're saying, first of all, who's this guy right here? 900 plus applications and not one person's gotten back to him. Dude, you must have the worst. That must be the worst resume in all of history. If you really sent out, which I doubt he did, 900 plus applications, cap on that. 900 plus, you didn't get one job? Dude, fucking cut your losses. Be an electrician. Like, what the fuck? What are you talking about, dude? 900 plus applications. Where are you applying to? Where could you possibly be applying to that you're that you're not getting a job? 900 plus. Cap. He sent out 15. 15 if that. I don't even know. 20? Rewrite your resume. What are you doing? Use AI if you even know how to. If you don't know how to, then you're done. But so yeah, they're just reporting that, people are graduating, specifically young men are graduating and they can't find work with their bachelor's degree. But they fail to mention, what are the degrees in? What's the overwhelming majority of people? Who are we studying here? What's the poll? Is it just a blanket men with degrees? Because for all we know, this guy here with the comb over could have a degree in art history. And he's wondering why he can't get a job at JP Morgan Chase. Because he probably finished with his art history major and he graduated and it was a great day and his family was so proud of him. And then he got home and his dad was like, "So son, what's it gonna be, dude? What's next, man? You gotta apply to some jobs. Let's get it going. You relax this summer, though. You take the summer a little bit. Take your time. Don't rush into it. I'll help you build a really good resume." "Gee, thanks, Dad. It's good to be home. Can I have Eggs Benedict?" "Yeah, sure thing, son. Whatever you need. And then me and you can hit the bar this weekend. 21. Cool stuff." And the days go on, and he hasn't really worked on the resume. And then it hits him. He starts going online. He goes on Google. How much do art history majors make? And at the most, he sees 30 grand, 40 grand. And he's like, oh no. I'm fucked. Holy shit, I'm fucked. And then it all just comes crashing down. For him. You can't get a job, dude, with an art history major. So this is the issue with this. And then for some reason, they're like oddly alluding to the fact that like women are doing fine with these degrees, but men aren't. And it's like, are you like blaming women for this? Like, what's your angle here? Like, thanks for mentioning that women are getting the jobs more. It's kind of just like a nothing. Is anybody doing any real reporting, or is it just me? Is it just me here doing the actual reporting, or is it just a bunch of BS Majee here? I don't even know what that is. BS Majee. This guy's like, it's demoralizing. I was told the bachelor's degree was the golden ticket in the American dream. Dude, the American dream? What are you talking about, kid? You're younger than me. And I knew the American dream died freaking years and years. What are you talking about, man? The American dream is this. This is the American dream, what I'm doing right now, putting on for y'all. This is the American dream. Putting it together, trying to fucking scrape and figure it out and get to the top and put a goddamn show together. And I gotta fucking write and I gotta do a thing and I gotta get the lighting and I gotta spend the money and do the thing. And I gotta look at your dumb face telling me, I can't believe the American dream is dead. Yeah, no shit, dude. You thought you could just get out of college and buy a house and fucking work and make 80 grand a year and be chilling? No shot. Especially, who knows where he lives too? Who knows where he wants to live? It's probably New York. It's probably one of the major hubs. You're screwed, pal. Everybody's screwed. So here's what I'm going to tell for the kids. For the young men out there who with degrees who can't get jobs, here's the game plan. Okay, here's the game plan. Forget about the degree. Forget about the piece of paper that you have. In fact, if you do have that paper, I encourage you right now to look at it, take it, kiss it goodbye, shred it. Shred it into little pieces. But before you do that, get your phone, put your phone up on a stand, whatever you got, put it on a wall, whatever, lean it, lean the phone towards you, and make a TikTok of it. Get on TikTok and say, I'm a young man and I'm shredding my degree. Shoot, 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 shred, 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 and then throw it in the air like confetti and just be like, I'm free, and just run, and then just run out the room. And then that's the TikTok. You will get, start a trend, and then hashtag fuck it. Hashtag fuck it, and start a trend, and then you'll start to snowball that. And don't worry about anything else. Just keep doing that. Just keep posting every single day about how you're a young man and college has failed you. Hashtag fuck it. And you shredded your degree, and everyone's like, oh my God, he shredded his degree. That's like the same thing as like everyone kind of almost knows somebody or like loosely knows somebody who like worked a regular job or something, or they knew them from high school or something, and then like on their social media they just travel the world and they're like, I just make TikToks around the world, and that's what I do, and I work on my own time, and I live in hostels and blah blah blah, blah. That's what you got to do. Except the angle now is hashtag fuck it, because the American dream is dead. It's not coming back. Doesn't matter who you vote for. It doesn't matter. I mean, that's the only thing. It doesn't matter who you vote for, or even you got to have a high ass paying job. But like, what even is the American dream? I've always said that the American dream is whatever you want it to be. It used to be a thing. It used to be, you know, work an honest job, make an honest living. Your wife gets to stay home with the kids, raise the children, have a modest home, the white picket fence, the golden retriever, the vacation a few times a year, whatever it might be, the lake house, retire at a reasonable age, 65, whatever it may be, or earlier. Yeah, no. No, I mean that's gone. Everybody was guaranteed a home then, not so much anymore. It's gone. So the American dream is whatever you make it. If the American dream for some people is eating Tostitos on the couch for the rest of their lives. Not that bad. Tostitos pizza rolls. Think about it. Tostitos pizza rolls Monday through Friday. Then Saturday and Sunday you go out and you do like a TGIF, a friendlies, whatever you can afford, like to keep you on the budget. So think about this. Work for a little bit. You don't have to stack up that much money. Live it like the Y or something. I don't know, like, or just try to get into like a cheap ass home, or like something where like the freaking mortgages, I don't even know, like you live in a shack, and all you need is like a single cooktop, uh, a microwave, a good couch, um, a television, a gaming console, a space heater, and some sort of like uh one of those air conditioners that don't have to go into a windowsill but has like the tube that you put outside your shanty shack, and then like it blasts in fresh air. Then you could do that and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You can retire really early because your overhead is nothing. All you really need is Tostitos. Is it Tostitos? It's not Tostitos. Those are the chips. You can have the chips too if you want, but you know what I'm talking about. You get the pizza rolls and you get the occasional dining out on the weekends somewhere cheap that you can afford. You'll be going a lot on your own, but at least try to invite family until they kind of give up on you and then let you go. That's the game plan, man. Shred your degree, hashtag fuck it, eat the pizza rolls, and shut up about it. Unless you got something up your sleeve, you better freaking dodge, duck, dick. You better dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge, as they might say in dodgeball. And if you're really trying to figure it out, I got something really special for you. This is the most motivational thing I may have ever seen. This is a blind man who's changing the world. one day at a time. Let's take a look.
You have to dig into some jackfruit. This is the largest tree-borne fruit in the world, often getting as heavy as 80 pounds, and they hang high in trees. Imagine having an 80-pound jackfruit fall on you. That would not be fun. This one's a lot smaller. We cut it in half, and you can see this beautiful pattern of seeds and sectioned fruit inside. I just love the texture. It's got this cool tapestry. First, I'll show you one of the seeds. You can see it's the seed's been cut in half, but it's a large round seed. It has an interesting smell. I'm going to pick up the whole fruit here, standing at the farmer's market in Lihue, Hawaii. Oh, and the aroma is fresh. A little bit like watermelon and cucumber. Also a nice amount of mango, guava. It smells a little bit like lychee. If you know what lychee is, it's a beautiful tropical fruit. And almost a little bit like gum, like a synthetic sort of gum. All right, I'm gonna pull out one of these sections here. So you see it just pulls right out like that and scoots free. Now we're gonna taste this. Wow. Okay. The flavor is a lot more like banana than I was expecting from the aroma. And it's got some nice perfumey floral notes. Almost tastes like the flower of our gardenia, if you smell the gardenia. A little mango, a little bit of stone fruit, but not so much. And strawberry, maybe? Really delicious fruit. Super healthy, lots of vitamin C, a ton of dietary fiber, and also a lot of potassium. So it really helps keep sodium levels down in the body.
Yeah. This is Hobby Wedler on Instagram. I came across this account recently. It is a testament to get the fuck up and get going. This guy has amassed a following of $378,000. All I'm thinking about is money. 378,000 followers, and he can't see. He can't see. He cannot see. He's blind. But goddamn, he's the most enthusiastic person I've seen on Instagram in a long time, with the most feel-good content I've seen in a long damn time. Blind PhD, chemist, storyteller, sensory explorer, creator of Tasting in the Dark, your guide to some of the greatest things life has to offer. The American dream is dead. It is dead. And if you're not getting it together, he can't see. And look what he's done. Look at what he's built. If this isn't motivating me, anybody, it motivates me. If this isn't motivating you, I don't know what to tell you. You gotta find your thing and you gotta send it, because this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I mean, look at this. Let's take a look at, what is this?
Classic Rhode Island wiener at Olneyville's New York system. This is a crazy cool diner, and it's my first time to Rhode Island. Hey, I'm Dr. Hobie, your guide to some of the greatest things that life has to offer. Okay, so our good friend Aiden, who we met actually through Instagram and TikTok, is here with us. He's a Rhode Island native. We're here for some other stuff, but he said, you gotta come try the Olneyville hot dog, or Olneyville wiener as it's called. So I have here in front of me a plate of 2 wieners, a plate of fries, and the, of course, famous coffee milk. And I've tried none of these things before. So let's start with the history here a little bit. The family who started this came over from Greece and went to New York, moved eventually up to Rhode Island, and opened their first Olneyville in 1926 on Smith Street here near Providence. And then this place has been open since 1946, and it is a classic diner. We ordered these weenie specials, which is 2 wieners, fries, and a drink of your choice. Of course, we had to get coffee milk, and they just whipped them up right then. So one of the first things that you'll notice about this wiener is that it's got a flat end. So if I pull the bun apart a little bit, you can see the end there is flat because they hand cut these off of 10-foot long sticks or 10-foot ropes. Now, all the way is the way you got to do it. It's a sin here to put ketchup on a wiener. So this is meat sauce, celery salt, mustard, and super finely chopped onions, and then just the wiener and the bun. Oh, and the smell alone is like nothing I've ever had. It's like home cooking.
Get in there.
You got the beautiful celery going.
Get in there.
Oh, it's just gorgeous. And the onion.
Get in the wiener.
A little bit of meat sauce, kind of like chili. Just chili with no beans, just meat.
Eat the wiener.
And I can't wait to take a bite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Let us know.
Soft, delicious bun.
Yes.
Perfectly cooked hot dog. It just has great flavor.
Fucking
The
mint.
casing of it is a little bit snappy, which I love.
Snappy casing.
And then, literally, just a little bit of meat sauce. It's not smothered or anything like that, which I love.
If you are... He's describing wieners, hot dogs, in the most exquisite way ever. Snappy casing. Snappy casing. Has anybody besides this legend ever described the hot dog to be snappy? He's the first ever and the only ever. The point here is, I mean, look at all of this content. Pickled eggs, pure sweetness melon, finding life's some of most delectable treats. And he's just fucking doing, man. He's out there killing it. White peach. It's a mulberry. It's corn. Let's see what he has to say about corn.
It's corn! Hey, I'm Dr. Hobie, your guide to some of the greatest things life has to offer. We're driving down to the beautiful town of Merced, California to teach some chemistry to some blind and low vision students. And we had to stop in Brentwood, California to try some of their amazing sweet corn right off the cob. Yes, this is amazing boiled, but it's also amazing right off the cob. And I just smell the top of it. Oh my gosh, it's so earthy. It smells like hay, alfalfa, just amazing stuff. So we're just gonna pull a little bit of this husk down here and shuck away the hairs and get a nice bite going. Oh, look at that firm white corn. I love white corn, I love yellow corn, but white corn is my favorite because it's a little bit sweeter.
What is he gonna say about the corn?
That is amazing corn. It is so sweet. It is delicate. It has this nice watery texture.
Okay, so it turns out he can see a little bit, but he's legally blind. He could see a little bit because he saw it and he's like, that's some nice white corn. So you could see a little bit, but hey, no excuses though, huh? No excuses though. He's out there freaking doing, dude. This guy's out there absolutely murdering the scene. Murdering the scene. Shout out to Hobby Wedler, PhD chemist, storyteller, sensory explorer. Get up off your ass right now. You could stop, actually finish this episode. Then get up off your ass, whatever you like doing, whatever it is that you love doing. If you love freaking painting, if you love singing, if you love drawing, if you love yoga, if you love running, if you love video games, if you love the beach, if you love sand sculptures, if you love lighting, if you love movies, if you love music, if you love birds, if you love animals, if you love photography, if you love computers, if you love paper, if you love hats, if you love belts, I can go all day. Do what you love. And if you work a job and you're there all day and you're working a 9 to 5, do it when you get home. You should be thinking about it all day. Put in the time, put in the effort, because this is where everything's going. And I'm trying to give game right now because, yes, this guy is a PhD and a chemist, and he went to school and he worked his ass off, and he seems like a really, really smart person. And he's smart enough to see, you know what? He gets out there and he loves going places and he loves food. And clearly, Hobby Wedler has the greatest sensory neurons of all time. This guy can smell everything and taste every little nuance. He smelt the who has anybody ever smelt corn and said smells like alfalfa? What even is alfalfa? What is this guy talking about? Absolute legend. I recommend everybody go follow. In fact, Hobby Wedler. I'm a big fan. Come on the show. Hobby Wedler, everybody. That is your Sunday motivation for you, just to get out there and get going. And, there's so much you can do out there. And if you're having a hard time figuring out what it is for you, that you should be doing, I got something just for you.
Just salt, please, man.
Any bag?
Nah, I'm alright, man.
Thank you.
Can I get a fork, please, man? Cheers.
Yo. This guy is farting his way to fame. Do you love farts? Do you love farts? You could fart your way to fame. Forget about everything else. Go places and just fart. Do you love farting? Do you like fart machines? Can you fart on cue? Can you fart on cue? This guy has an opportunity to go around the world and fart. And it's completely legal, by the way. Completely legal, 100%. You can fart anywhere. And what are you going to get arrested for farting? No, not here in America. You have the freedom to fart anywhere. Get out there, get farting. Get farting, fart, fart at the convenience store, fart in the movies, fart at the library, fart everywhere, and record it on your phone. And next thing you know, you're gonna get a call from like Universal Pictures, and they're gonna go, "Hey, we need you. We love your profile. We need you for this film. We need someone who can fart on cue. The day rate is $1,000 a day because you're a really big part of the movie, and you actually have a huge role." And then you get on set, right? You're on set and you're the fart guy, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, that's the fart guy. Pretty cool, pretty cool." And then it turns out like Robert Downey Jr. is on this movie as well. But you kind of starstruck, but you just kind of keep to yourself and you don't say anything and you just do your thing and you hit your farts. You hit your farts, they go, and action, and and then they go, and cue fart and fart, and then you just go, and it's perfect, and it's just like the perfect farts, and everyone's clapping. They're like, "I can't believe it. It's the most like amazing thing. I wish I can fart on cue like that." And then, you know what? They throw you a line. They throw you a line. They go, "You know what, kid? Hold on. The guy didn't show up today. This is your chance. We need you to run this line to RDJ over there, Robert Downey Jr." And you're like, "Holy fuck." And they give you the line. It's a simple line. And the line is, they'll never know what hit them. They'll never know what hit them. And you go and you look and you go, "They'll never know what hit them." And you just let it rip. Everyone's like, "Oh my God. Oh, that's the greatest before." And then you're in your trailer later, because now you have a trailer. Now you're like a really big part of the movie, and they're thinking about putting you on full time. And RDJ walks in there. RDJ walks in there calmly. He goes, "Hey, kid. Hey, kid, that was really good stuff. That was really good stuff. I've actually never seen acting that good. I can't really do a good impression. I've never seen acting that good in a while. I thought I was good, but you got it." And next thing you know, you're in a fucking movie with Robert Downey Jr. because you just decided, "You know what? I'm going to do something with my life, and I'm going to fart my way to fame. I'm going to fart my way to fame." Who's the most famous farter? I don't know. Maybe this guy's well on his way. That's my point here, guys. Don't wait. Don't wait. Let it rip. Don't wait. Let it rip. That's a slogan and a half. I mean, do I got to come up with everything here on the show for you guys to do? Do I got to come up with everything on this damn show for you guys to do? What's next? What's next? If you have more ideas that you think people can do their way to fame, please let me know in the comments below. That'd be fantastic. So yes, that young man's farting his way to fame, and it's so odd that the guy behind the counter doesn't say anything at all. I mean, look at this. Any salt?
Just salt, please, man.
Any salt or vinegar?
Any bag?
Nah, I'm alright, man.
Thank you.
Can I get a fork, please, man? Cheers.
Follow for more. I mean, dude. Dude, what are we talking about here? Fart your way to fame. Fart your way to fame. Does he have more? No, it's more or less the same thing. Fart your way to fame, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what else to tell you. I can't do it all for you guys. This is something close to home here. A group of Long Island women take on San Francisco, and they bit off a little more than they can chew.
Okay, ready, guys?
Oh, here we go. Hold on. You got it?
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, geez, D. Danny, you sure you want to do this? Well, we're here. I got no,
Oh, Lord. Just be careful. We're in a rental car.
Yeah.
You got it.
Look at how this is awesome. Oh, my
Wow,
God.
imagine living there. That's
Imagine,
your house.
I was just thinking that.
Fuck, I'd be
Imagine living
pissed.
right there.
Look at all these people just...
You'll never be able to get out of your house. You'll have to be like the walking person of California because you'll never get your car out.
This is pretty crazy, I gotta say.
Yeah, it is.
I'm glad that you guys aren't mad at me for making you do this. There's all these people with their children in the
Yeah, I
freaking
can't
road.
believe
Take
how
your
many
kid out of the
people-
road,
Get out of
man.
the road,
What
man.
they should do is not let
Seriously.
people, like, never mind the driving, it should be that you shouldn't be able to just...
Walk on it?
Yeah, like this.
Imagine this is actually a block. Like when...
Yeah.
I wonder if they only have it open in certain times of the year, like certain days of the week or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like how do people actually
They're
get
not getting
to
out
and
of
from
the
their
driveway.
home?
Yeah, look, this guy is not getting out of his garage.
These people are just
The blue garage right here.
crossing the
But
street.
look at that pretty house.
That's a pretty color blue. That's nice.
Oh, look at this is his driveway.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, it's crazy.
Yep. And he just parks.
How much money are they paying for these places?
They might want to start charging for this.
Like even this, how do you get up to your driveway?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, at least you don't ever have snow.
See, look, he has a motorized fucking scooter. Because he knows that. Oh, whoops.
How are you
Okay.
taking a picture? Somebody go
Now
behind.
which
and
way
take a
do I
picture.
go?
I guess you gotta go right over.
There's so many gems here. I don't even know where to begin with this. First of all, there's one lady in the car that might be having a stroke. They should actually take her to the hospital. She like can't complete her sentence. She's like, "Yeah, oh my God, if you live here, you're gonna be the walking, the you gotta be like the walking man of California or something." What are you talking about, lady? There's not much to say here. It's just if you're not from Long Island, you'll only slightly understand. But if you are from Long Island, you'll completely understand. I know what everybody in this car looks like. I know what everybody in this car looks like. D, be careful. Be careful. Oh my God, here we go. I guess I got no choice. It's just a hill. It's just you're in a car. You press the brake. What do you think? You're gonna go flying down this thing like you're fucking skiing? You got no control? They should really like is it open at certain times? Like it's just kind of ridiculous, you know? Like it's such a big hill and they walk, the lady. What are you talking about? How do they get to and from their home? You see everybody walking on the sidewalk and they go up the stairs and it's called a hill. It's called a hill. And they have homes on the hill. And it's pretty nuts, actually. Yeah, it's a crazy building, but it's a feat of engineering. And if there was an earthquake, it'd all crumble. But that's nonetheless. You don't. You don't. You don't. I mean, like the same way like some people in New York City, they just don't have cars because they're like, it doesn't make sense for me to have one. Does that not? Does it not? I don't know. I don't know. You gotta love it. Oh, geez, D. Here we go. Here we go. It's just you never driven downhill before? You never driven downhill? Looks like a nice scenic route. Nice scenic route to take. Follow the Mini Cooper. Be careful, D. It's a rent-a-car. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this episode, please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have anything you think I should talk about or any recommendations, let me know in the comments below. This has been Anthony Delta Knight. Good night.